Hey, what is up, you guys? Wyattxhim here, and today I'm going to do another top 10 list for you of the top 10 Blackened death metal bands. Now, before I get in it, I hope all you guys enjoyed my girlfriend doing her first top 10 ever. Expect her to do some more in the near future. She really did enjoy it. I really do enjoy the feedback you've given her so far, and she will be doing more in the near future. But for now, I just want to put in another list for you guys. And this list, in all honesty, has a lot of bands that I feel like not a lot of people know about. And I think it'd be great if you give all these bands that I'm going to say a chance, because they are tremendous stuff that all deserve your attention. Like 3/4 of it, I would say. So anyway, getting this underway, I got two honorable mentions. One is Hate. They're a pretty decent band overall. They just fall a little flat to me because it feels like a lot of their material just comes off a little dry and a little rusted for the most part. And I don't know, just Hate has never really given me that album that makes me want to listen to it over and over again. Overall, they're a decent act, but they just fall short a little bit of getting in this list. And also is another one that if they were around a little bit more, I would have. They've only started. So they're really new. That's what I meant to keep saying. But these guys are called Grave Miasma, M-I-A-S-M-A, I believe. Check those guys out. I feel like they got some promising stuff coming out in the near future. That yeah, so far their one album that they've released is really, really good. So anyway, starting this off now, at number 10 is Belphegor. What can I say? These guys are tremendous. They have some really just evil and really sadistic and sinister stuff that just goes really well with their blackened death metal sound. And it's relentless, it's pummeling, it's what you want in blackened death metal, and Belphegor delivers. They would be a little higher on this list. It's just, once again, kind of like going towards, like, you know, what I said about Hate. They've made some decent stuff. They haven't made that one album that makes me want to listen to it over and over again. It's decent stuff, but it just falls a little short for me to love it, but still really good nonetheless. Next, number 9. So this is one of the bands I feel like not a lot of people know about, and I recently discovered them. Very good. I believe they are called Mitochondrion, and holy shit, this is some ferocious black metal that is kick-ass as all hell. The vocals are monstrous. It's, again, everything you want in black and death metal. Well balanced. It splits it right in the middle of what you want in black and death metal. Great black metal, great death metal, great band, Mitochondrion. Next, at number 8, I actually forgot how to pronounce them, so I will just use Google Translate, yay, to help me pronounce it.
Antediluvian. Antediluvian.
Yes, that one. Fucking retarded makes them both say it at once. Antediluvian is a Canadian black and death metal band, and when I make my top 10 Canadian death metal bands, expect this band to be in it, because holy fucking shit, this is extremely ferocious. I don't know what's more insane, the music or the logo itself. Like, literally search this band up and look at that logo. It's so fucking insane looking. Definitely if I made a top 10 logo list, that would be on it, just because it's so insane and bizarre looking, and it just stands out so much, along with their music, which is just insane. Trust me on it. Check them out. Next, at number 7 is Dragged into Sunlight. These guys are doing a split with my new favorite band at the moment, one of my new favorite bands at the moment, Gnaw Their Tongues. And it just from what they've made and what Gnaw Their Tongues has made, this sounds like an extremely promising split. And Dragged into Sunlight they have a little bit of a doom metal side to them towards their more mid-pace to slower stuff, but their fast stuff is straightforward black and death metal. It's ferocious. The vocals just are sadistic sounding and chaotic, and it's just what I want. It's dark, it's brutal, it's black and death metal done right with a little bit of doom metal in there to give it some speed changes. Dragged into Sunlight. Give them a listen. Next, number 6, we all know them. This is Behemoth. yeah, you pretty much expected this to be in the list the moment you clicked on it. Behemoth, I've seen them twice. A tremendous act, and the vocals are just always again improving in my opinion. Though arguably you would say Demigod was at the pinnacle point of the vocals that Nargle put out, but I feel like they've just gotten better and progressively gotten better as the band's career has moved on. And they said, after the Satanist or whatever, it's, which is a great album, I really don't know if they can top the Satanist. That was hands down. I think we expected a good album when that came out, but we got probably one of 2014's best albums thanks to them. And Behemoth has been making some great stuff. I like the fact that they went over to the black and death metal side, other than their traditional black metal stuff that just didn't really stick out. And once they got into the black and death metal stuff, it's just really propelled their career to great heights. So yeah, Behemoth is at number 6. Next, number 5. If you check out the YouTuber account Blaggerith, you know of them. This is Revenge, and they opened up for Mayhem Wyattxhim when I saw them earlier this year around January. And let me tell you, they surprised me a lot. I was expecting just a regular opener that wasn't gonna do much, and they really got the crowd warmed up, or pretty much making them boiling hot. Like these guys aren't. I don't know why they were an opener. They should have been a lot more, in my opinion. I understand that they're touring with Mayhem and Wyattxhim, but man, they deserved like an extra 15 to 20 minutes, in my opinion. These guys just were relentless. The riffs were all over the place and just ferocious. They had it had just so much kick to them, which I loved about it, and it easily makes number 5 for me. They've dropped quite a few albums over the past decade or so, or a little over, that they've been around. They've been around for quite a while, and man, everything they've made is just relentless. It's kick-ass. It's what you want, and you should definitely check them out. Yeah, once I make my top 10 Canadian bands, expect that to be in the top 5, just like how this is in the top 5. So yes, Revenge is number 5. Next, number 4. It's another band I don't know how to say, but I will spell it out. I'll even put a link to them. This is the only one I'm going to put a link to. And their logo is just nuts. It's Pseudogod. Like, the P is silent, I'm pretty sure. It's Pseudogod. I'll put a link to one of their albums below, because I really feel like an idiot when I don't know how to pronounce a band's name. But wow, this is borderline almost war metal to some points, but it is black and death metal. Pretty much if you're a black metal fan, a death metal fan, and you just want them put together, this is the band you should immediately go to, because I don't know what's more ferocious and insane looking, or what is more insane, their artwork from their newest album, or just the sound itself. Nothing is laid back on this. Everything is pedal to the metal extreme as you can get, pretty much. And they never run out of fuel, it seems like, these guys. And it's a band that I really don't know why they don't get more attention, and you have to listen to them. So check out that link below. Next, number 3. These guys have made an album this year that is really getting a lot of people's attentions, turning a lot of necks because of one of the song titles. And yeah, I got the vinyl at the Maryland Death Fest, and I am enjoying every second of this album and this band. This is Archgoat at number 3. Great stuff from Finland. Holy shit. There's a reason why I put them number 1 on the top 10 black metal bands from Finland. These guys are just so goddamn heavy. The vocals just feel, they are so low and heavy that I feel like if I had the equivalent to the weight of how low and heavy these vocals are, it would go through the earth. Like how insane the vocals are in this. The instrumentals are just ferocious. They continuously pummel you with the riffs to the drum beats. It's relentless. It's what you want in black and death metal, and Archgoat delivers in every single track. So check them out. Next, number 2. I've recently really gotten into these guys, and it sucks that I got into them this year and not last year, because last year their newest album would have been a top 3 contender as well. Maybe even album of the year, because I'm loving what I'm hearing from them as of right now. They've only made 2 albums, but let me tell you, it's fucking ferocious. Number 2 is Titanblood. Oh my god. If War had a soundtrack, like War itself, they would go right to Titanblood to make some albums, because this is just so fucking insane. The drum beats sound like machine guns. The guitar riffs sound like explosions and TNT going off. And the vocals just sound like battle cries. It literally sounds like a war is going on in your living room or bedroom when you listen to it. It's insane, and I can't imagine what they'd be like live. It'd probably be the same thing, a war going on in a mosh pit. Just check these guys out if you want something just ferocious that has that like take no prisoner style of music. Titanblood is for you. And number 1, once again, these guys rank really high on my list because they just stand out so fucking much. Number 1 is Portal. Arguably, it could be experimental death metal if you want to call it that, but I consider them Blackened death metal because they just have that extremely dark and thick atmosphere that I feel like I should consider them Blackened death metal. The vocals are haunting as all hell, which goes great with their haunting setting that they make, and nothing about them is boring to me. And even though when I first talked about them, they used to scare the living shit out of me, now that I've discovered more haunting stuff that's way more intense, I actually find them relaxing, as weird as I sound saying that. You know how like when you need to put a baby to sleep, you put like that monitor on that just makes white noise, and some people else are like that too, that they need white noise to help them relax and fall asleep. Strangely, this is how Portal makes me feel, alright? Like, it's really noisy and thick, but it's also relaxing at the same time, which I know I sound really weird saying that, but Portal just also entertains me as well. I can't get enough of it. I'm looking everywhere for CDs and vinyls by them because I am loving everything I hear by them. And once again, I really hope I'm dead wrong when I say I'm probably never going to see them again live, but just goddamn, they were amazing. But yeah, Portal easily makes number 1 for me. And yeah, that's it. That's my list for top 10 black death metal bands. If you have any agreements or disagreements, comment below and let me know. Love hearing your opinions. We'll comment back to yours as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, liking, subbing, and subscribing. Hopefully you discovered new bands from this list. Hopefully. And yeah, take care and keep it metal.